Well, it's time to do a video where I jumped out of the window and what's that? I wonder what this thing is. Oh. Well, guess I'm not doing the video where I jump out of a window and die. Instead, I'm not doing this. Now, if you watched my Wimpy Kid ranking video, you know I liked this book. This is like my 4th Wimpy Kid video on the channel. So I better make it. So I better make it different. This book is actually pretty good. Definitely like the greatest book in the series, but it's alright. Based on the success of Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, Raleigh Jefferson Journal, a Wimpy Kid story. He's making another Awesome Friendly Kid book. Awesome Friendly Adventures. I just got this book today at like the bookstore or something. And gotta say, pretty good for one of the new Wimpy Kid books. Now, let's review it on the story. The story / plot was alright. Basically, Rowley wants to write a fantasy of some sort. And you can definitely see that in the first page. And, yeah. And it goes back and forth on the story, and Greg and Rowley writing about the story. Greg and Rowley writing about the story. Didn't know Greg is in the book. Don't worry. If you can't see already. Okay, now let's review it on the jokes. Here are some of the best jokes. There's the page. Here's the best joke. in the book. He said if my book gets published, I'll have to think about movies and toys and t-shirts and swimwear and old shorts and other stuff too. That sounded like a complaint. Then Greg said he'd make me a deal. He'd make me a deal. He said if he focuses on the handle, he spilled everything else. The joke is that Greg likes money. And that's repeated through the entire book. Flaws. Flaws is how Greg's desperate for money and how he thinks he's the strongest person alive. So he makes himself some big strong man in the book. So yeah. This one had a few thought jokes sprinkled in, and you know I love that stuff. Also, and here's another flaw. There's a bunch of characters that you could not have cared about or care about. We have Roland. He is the main character. Gog. Roland is based on Rowley. Gog is based on Greg. Wizard Man is based on, I don't know, Harry Potter. Sherlock Holmes is based off Sherlock Holmes. Half cow, half person. It kind of looks like Greg's dad. Maybe it's based off Greg's dad. And the elf plushie from Cabin Fever. Well, that's what I guess at least. But it's mandatory that Roland is based off Rowley and Grog is based off Greg. Yeah. Now, what do I think of this book in a whole? Good, not the best Wimpy Kid book. Not the worst Wimpy Kid book. It's just there. It just exists. There's no reason for it to exist other than make money. But yeah, I can agree with that. I guess that's the reason I make YouTube videos. Or one of the reasons, at least. And expect the new video tomorrow. This is getting weird, right? And expect A Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, the original book, tomorrow. I'm going to review all the books. I'm going to review all the books. And if you say I don't have all the books, so how could I review them? Well, I'll prove you wrong. Wait a second. Just wait. I know there's some dead air. My dad keeps looking at the scripts of my YouTube videos. Doesn't like dead air. Any more proof? You don't have to do it yourself, book. Any more proof? And yes, I know, I don't have the movie diaries. I'm never gonna get the one for the long haul because the long haul sucks. So, yeah. Even if I'm like 88, I still won't get that book. I missed out on a book. It's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The movie diary is longer. I think I'm getting insane. Well, see you in the next video, or whatever those generic YouTubers always say.